Brought to you by GTA, your island, your network.
For a decade now, our trash system has been under the management of a federally appointed receiver, Gershman, Brickner, and Bratton. The district court ordered the takeover because of GovGuam's inability for many years prior to close and replace the old Orda dump, which was polluting a nearby river in violation of federal clean water laws. GSWA Vice Chairman John DeKnight says the receiver has done a good job, but now it's time to move on.
The people of Guam borrowed $200 million and fixed the problem. They opened a new landfill in Ledzon and they closed the Orda dump. And that was the purpose of the receiver, was to take care of the problem.
But the transition back to local control has been delayed at least 3 times, says DeKnight, and a June 30 deadline is again in jeopardy because of yet another concern raised by the receiver.
Here we are, 11th hour again. The receivers are supposed to end at the end of June, and the receiver is setting up for another extension. I can't say much about that because it's a personnel matter, but all I can say is he's attacking certain members of the staff, trying to discredit them.
A misconduct allegation was raised prior to the most recent status hearing, and the court has placed the complaint under seal. But DeKnight says these delays mean the receiver will continue its lucrative contract that has paid it more than $20 million in the last 10 years. He says it's been more than 4 years since the court ordered the receiver to prepare for a transition back to local government control.
So he said that he's in charge, and he's in charge of the transition. So if there's problems with the transition, the receiver needs to take some sort of responsibility for that, and he hasn't. So basically what he does is he stalls on the transition, and then he turns around and blames everybody that the transition is not working. When we take over, nothing will change. The system is working. We'll leave it as is. We'll just try to improve on the system. But we first got to get past the receiver.
Another status hearing is set for later this month. For Guam's News Network, I'm Nestor Lecanto.
Brought to you by GTA, your island, your network.